And we back, y'all. Y'all see what it is, man. Stop playing. Y'all. Y'all see what that title say. You know what we here for, man. Look, for those of y'all that normally watch my videos, y'all know I'm a little bit more hair laid down type of guy, you feel me? But just know the retwist needs to be done. It needs to be done, all right? So I gotta cover it up like I'm Double D off Ed and Nettie, you feel me? I can't have y'all see this monstrosity under here. Retwist coming next week, people, all right? But for right now, we on Hood Edition. Y'all see what it is. We on Hood Edition of the trailer reaction. Hey, but look, man, either way, y'all see what the title say again. Y'all know what we here for. This is Bad Boys 4. Y'all, I'm actually about to get ready to go to work in a little bit, so I really won't be able to spend as much time as I want to here, and I'm going to react to maybe 1 or 2 more trailers later today when I get off work. So yeah, just know we working over here for real, people. We really working. But look, man, I'm going to go ahead and say this, too, before I get into it. No, before I say this. Look, first off, people, do me a favor, too. I'm not even about to get into it yet. I know I should have gotten into this at the start. I'm sorry. Look, people, just work with me, man. It's early. I got to get ready to go to work. All right, I'm scrambling the brains a little. Just work with me, people, all right? Look, man, do me a favor. Go on that description link. Hit that Twitch link, all right? Go on that description. Hit that Twitch link. Go follow your boy over there on Twitch, people. Over there, that's where we get into more full-length discussions about these films and shows that I react to over on this channel. Also, check out my playlist. You feel me? Very easy to understand, very simple to maneuver through. Go ahead, run through there. It's a lot of movie reactions, a lot of show reactions over here, so definitely check that out. And yeah, that's pretty much it for what I'm plugging in over here. Thank you for staying. But yeah, people, we're gonna get into this trailer. I know I'm kind of late, but I've been doing a whole lot of editing on a lot of videos over the past couple months. So just know I get to it as soon as I can. So yeah, but either way, we're here for it. Right before I start this trailer too, I want to say this just to kick it off, so you kind of know what we're getting. Sorry, y'all. So you kind of know what we're getting into close to the end of this video here. Bad Boys 3, I was not a fan. I did not like Bad Boys 3. I only saw it one time, just one single time, all right? So I do know I gotta like rewatch it, but it's not gonna change my opinion on it overall. Now I get a few more aspects of it off top that I can't really remember right now, but I doubt it'll change my opinion at all after a second watch. But Bad Boys 3, in my opinion, what I thought of it, I want to make this clear, what I thought about the movie, okay? Not anybody else or no, whole group of people, just me personally, what I thought that movie was horrible. All right, in comparison to the first 2 Bad Boys films, which we'll touch on slightly at the end of this trailer reaction also. But again, this type of stuff that I do talk about over on Twitch, stuff like this is, the main conversation topics. And plus, you get to be a part of those conversations by being in that live chat. Your input is greatly appreciated over there. So yeah, come over there on the Twitch, hang out with me when I talk about stuff like this. Oh yeah, I forgot. I thought my alarm was ringing. But yeah, like I said, people, it's early in the morning. Got to get the day started right, man. Got to get it started right. Look, either way, we're gonna get into this trailer. I'm gonna get a little bit more into my dislike of Bad Boys 3. I think Bad Boys 4. I'm gonna be optimistic. I'm thinking Bad Boys 4 is what Bad Boys 3 probably should have been. You know what I mean? I'm thinking it's going to be what Bad Boys 3 should have been, meaning I think this film is going to actually be really good. I don't think it's going to be necessarily on the level of the first 2, which kind of sit on the same level. And we talking about the original, which is already great in its own right. But to say the second one is almost just as good, I think I only seen a film like Godfather kind of do that. Like where the second film was almost just as good as the first, which you consider a real classic for many reasons. So to even say that it might be just as good, it's like, but you can't say it's just as good because obviously you need the origin story. We need to know who this Michael Corleone is. I mean, it makes far more of a better character in the second film because we already know a great deal about his backstory, his story with his father, the original Don, before him. we get to learn all this stuff, so it holds a lot more weight by the second film. So you have to have that first film to have as much, attachment to what you have to the second film, to have that attachment. You feel me? To feel more for these characters. Otherwise, you're just going in like, oh, these seem like pretty cool characters. They seem a little, such and such. Michael Corleone, very interesting guy. But when you see Michael Corleone, he comes back from the war and all of that stuff, and the lead up to him becoming the new Don, and then you see him in the second one as the Don, and you kind of seeing, the Don's like his dad. You get to see his dad's childhood, right? You get to see that in the second film, I think, too. So it just has a lot more weight. Same Rush Hour. You get to see, you would say Rush Hour 2 is probably close to being just as good as the first one, but it makes, you have to have that origin story. You have more attached to these characters in the second film because of the first film, and the first film is what it is. It's greatness. So yeah, Bad Boys 1, great. Bad Boys 2 could have been just as good as the first one, but again, the first one is our introduction to these characters. So yeah, Bad Boys 2 was, to even say on the level almost as the first one, which you already consider like really a great movie, like greatness, in my opinion, classic film. All right, my classic films would be different than a lot of quote unquote other people's classic films. Just like I'm pretty sure your classic film list would be different, meaning a film that's not perfect but damn near perfect, and you can just rewatch decades later. It's something that holds up. You feel me? So my list of films like that, I'll put Bad Boys in. I'll also put Bad Boys 2 in. But Bad Boys 3 definitely let people down. It let me down. It let me down for sure. Again, we'll get a little bit more into that at the end of this reaction, but I'm kind of giving you a headspace of where I'm at with the whole ideal of a fourth film, because they could have kept the third film, in my opinion. So if it's like they could have kept the third film, it's like, all right, you could have kept maybe the fourth too, but either way, like I said, I'm going to be optimistic, people. I'm going to be optimistic. I do believe that this film will actually be really good. All right. I'm going to be optimistic here. All right. And I believe it's going to be what the third film should have been, and I am going to rewatch. If y'all want to, I don't know, if y'all would want to maybe see my reaction rewatching the third film for the second time. Again, I saw it the first time maybe roughly a couple of months after it was like in theaters. Not theaters. I didn't watch it in theater. I'm sorry. But a couple months after it like hit streaming services and whatnot, I saw it. So yeah, I remember I didn't enjoy it. I know it has something to do with Mike Larry having a secret son, and I'm sorry, I'm taking too long before the trailer even starts. This is for after the trailer. Yeah, we're gonna get into Bad Boys for life, I think, or forever. I think it's Bad Boys Forever. I don't know. It's Bad Boys 4 though, y'all. We about to get into this trailer. I want to see what it's talking about, and I'm gonna catch y'all at the end of it. All right. Oh yeah. Also, y'all, sorry. For these trailer reactions, I'm gonna watch it all the way through one time without stopping and without pausing, and then I will go back through it, put it at certain points that seemed like it caught my eye a good bit, something that caught my eye throughout the trailer and whatnot. I'll kind of go back through it for you and talk about it a little bit there, and then I'll bring you to the end with my thoughts on what I thought of the trailer, what I'm thinking the movie might be. So yeah, I'm kind of giving y'all a little formula there so you know what's next. All right, now we can get into this trailer reaction. All right, people. So yeah, here for Bad Boys 4. Yeah, Bad Boys 4. All right, let's get to it, people. Yeah, let's go.
Bad Boys trailer is coming out.
Right now.
Right now.
Right.
Right now.
Yeah, right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Check it out.
It's hot.
We gonna check it out right now, my guy. Straight like that.
Late.
My boy Mike getting back in the Porsche. Ginger Red. Whip that shit.
And nothing else.
Are those dogs fresh?
Put them in yesterday.
Give me one. Put some relish on that muff.
I don't that muff.
Stay right there.
Y'all, is this a callback to the first?
Yes, it is.
gun to my head.
Want to deal with him? You want to deal with me?
Sorry, sir.
This is a callback to the first. Good, good, good.
Call 911. Aren't you the police?
Hey, not today they ain't. They doing something else. They ain't on the job.
No, sir.
You ate my sniper.
Reggie?
You need to get a job.
I'm a U.S. Marine, sir.
How old are you?
Deployed.
You need to
The late
deploy.
Captain Conrad Howard of Miami PD.
Yo,
Directed
Cap.
Drug cartels.
No, he ain't. No, he ain't. That man clean. What you talking about?
Frank.
What the hell?
He's texting us from the other side.
No, he's not, Marcus.
If he's seeing this, I'm probably dead.
Oh.
Come on.
Cap, calm down. Every time Cap be tripping, bro, like, mother.
My bad boys. Now clear my name.
You should be careful. You're being set up, detectives.
Alright. Alright. What we doing? What we got? Helicopter shit?
Two suspects, Lowry and Burnett.
No! Mike, Larry, and Marcus on the run. Let's go. Let's go.
Windshield wiper fluid is flammable!
Not flammable windshield wiper fluid. You tell me windshield. Well, yeah, it is. That's his son, right? Hey, that's the famous run. That's the famous thing. Okay, okay. Is he flashing the?
Nasty Mike. Bad boy.
Okay, that's the famous Mike Larry double pistol. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Pass that. Let's go. Ride or die. Bad boys. Right. I'm with it.
Y'all still in our clothes?
Just because we black, we still in your.
Are we back to the rednecks? Oh, white boy.
You sing us
What?
a Reba song.
Oh God.
Sing your favorite.
I'm a woman.
Yeah.
Black strong.
Strong black woman.
What you gonna do?
What?
What you gonna do?
Do when they come for
It's from her mixtape.
not the mixtape. Yeah, y'all should be able to see it right there. This scene right here. Let me go back. Let me go back through here, people. Y'all, this scene.
Put him in yesterday.
Give me one. Put some relish on.
Open the register.
Right here. Y'all remember this scene right here? First off, like I said, I'm gonna talk about the trailer when I finish, but I just want to go through some of these scenes that I caught. This scene right here, y'all. My boy's over there trying to get the glizzies, you feel me? Trying to get himself a hot dog and some Skittles and whatnot. Y'all, if y'all remember the first, like I said, I'm a fan of these films. I'm a fan of the Bad Boys. I've been on these movies since I was a kid. The second one came out. I went and watched it in the movie theaters as a kid. I might have been like, maybe 10 or 11 at the time, something like that. Either way, I watched this film as a kid because I loved the first one. Best soundtrack ever for the second film. Look, either way, in the first film, there was this scene, I think, right? It might have been the first. I might be mixing them up. First, second. I think the first scene, the first film, it was like they was about to get robbed for the car or something. This might have been the second film. Don't quote me on that. It's either the first or second, but it's definitely a callback to one of those two films where Marcus and Mike were in a gas station. They were getting something, and then it was in the middle of being robbed. And this whole scene right here kind of played out, obviously. This I can tell they're doing some callbacks here. I definitely appreciate the callbacks. I think they're being somewhat subtle too. They're not just being out loud like, hey, you remember this? Like, I think they're being kind of subtle with it. And it's kind of a nod to the people that followed this series too. So I'm glad to see that. Also, this, y'all, my boy Ready, boy, how old you is? Matter of fact, here, hold on. Hey, it's right here.
Who the f*** are you?
I'm Mr.
Yeah.
Burnett. I'm Reggie. Take out Megan.
What?
I come to take out Megan.
How old are you?
15, Mr. Burnett.
Mother, you look 30. Show me some ID.
Yeah.
Bad boys.
Yeah, and as you saw here, my boy is a lot older now. As you can see, my boy Reggie's a lot older here, y'all. And it looks like he had a kid too. So him and Marcus' daughter, they got a kid together. That's all right. I like this. So we're getting certain characters back from previous films also, and I'm glad to see that Reggie's still around. My boy in the military now. All right. Hey, my boy stepped it up. He came a long way from 15. Now he look like, I don't know. He might be 37 now. I don't know, but either way, man, I'm glad to see Reggie. So, like I said, it's a couple of things I noted in this trailer. Like I said, and Cap, y'all, they trying to frame Cap, bro. What? Bruh, Cap ain't do nothing, man. Cap ain't do nothing, man. He made sure stuff got done. They talking about my boy working with the cartel. I like this angle that they're going with. And again, I love that they're keeping characters that are part of the whole lore right now, Bad Boys, the actual origin story. They're not switching it up on nothing crazy. It's the same people pretty much. Yeah, so we got Cap back in here. It seems like they're working some angle with framing him, and I don't know, he might also no longer be alive in this movie, so we're gonna find that out too.
Confusion.
Also, I think this is Mike Larry's son. Don't quote me on that, but I think this is Mike Larry's son. I can't remember 100%, but I'm pretty sure it is. Again, I saw that third film only one time. I remember he saved his son at the end. I think his son ended up in jail. I don't know. Wait, did his son end up in jail at the end? I don't know. I can't remember. Either way, we found out what we found out about the son working with the cartel lady and all that stuff. Anyway, a lot of crazy stuff. Like I said, I gotta rewatch that film, y'all, but I know I didn't enjoy it. But either way, I think this is his son, so we're getting a somewhat continuation off of that third film with characters that was established. So I'm glad to see that they are keeping that connection going, you know what I mean? Not just throwing it on the wayside. They're making sure they keep up with the continuity of their own franchise here. So yeah, I'm with that. So the son makes a return also. That right there, y'all, that right there. Do y'all remember that pose? Do y'all remember that pose? That Mike Larry pose right there. Do y'all remember that? I do. I remember it. This is Mike Larry. Y'all remember him? He was in a white beater, like it was white. It wasn't black like that. He was in a white beater. I think I gotta be careful on YouTube. I don't know if you can say that no more, even though that's the name of it. He was in a white tank top t-shirt. All right here he's in a black tank top. Okay. In the first one, he was in a white tank top. He was chasing the villain down. He had just kidnapped the girl Mike and Marcus were protecting, and he was chasing them through the streets. Mike came with this run. He was getting it in the street. I wonder, is he getting it like that right there? Because he was really running like a track star in that. And right here, I think he's at an older age, so I'm wondering if it's still like kind of the same on the physicality, because in that first film, he was actually doing all that running and stuff. Like, he was really killing it. I mean, if y'all ever watch some of the behind the scenes of that first film, it shows him doing all the running himself, the whole stunts on the running part, that is, going over, jumping over stuff and all that. Yo, he was killing it. Will Smith is an amazing talent. You feel me? But yeah, I'm glad to see this. Again, like I said, I'm noticing a good amount of callbacks in here. And again, it doesn't seem like they're just trying to kill you with the whole, you remember this, guys? You remember this is one of the things you really enjoyed? This is one of those moments out of the... It doesn't seem like they're doing that, but hey, so far in the trailer, they definitely put a good amount of that in there. The callback stuff, they put a good amount in there, but they haven't put in my opinion, a whole lot. I think this is maybe the third callback. We had the callback to we had the callback to what was it? We had the callback to, yeah, when him and Marcus hit the gas station and was getting robbed, and they did their thing, talking back and forth, and then they pulled a gun on the robber and take him down. We had the call, well, not even a callback. We just got a continuation of a story that I don't know if anybody was asking about it, but I don't think people mind getting it either. But we get to see Reggie come back into the picture. My boy done came a long way from 15, as we see. He's in the military and all that, callback wise. But from the original films and whatnot, we, like I said, see the whole gas station robbery. We see Marcus here with the run, the famous run in the street where he getting it. You know what I'm saying? That's a good callback. It's also something that, sorry, y'all, I forgot I gotta mute the music because it's like, yeah, my bad. All right. There we go. Y'all see this right here? Like how in slow motion my boy Marcus coming out with like he dual wielding the pistols. We usually see Mike Larry, and I can't remember if it was the first and second. I'm pretty sure it was the second film, though, but I don't know if they did it in the first. But we saw Mike Larry dual wield the pistols in slow motion, and him kind of come up like, you feel me? We seen that already to a certain extent, but this time it's Marcus doing it. And normally Marcus is the one that's like, he will get down. He gets to all the action. He ain't scared of no action. He with all of it. But at the same time, he ain't trying to be, he's always, oh man, I don't want to do this. I just be trying to keep stuff calm, man. You always want to shoot something, Mike. Why you can't talk? He be like that, you feel me? So to see him, like, he kind of screaming, oh, and dual wielding the pistols like Mike Larry, it's like, boy, they turned up on this one. And they turned up on this one. So that's also somewhat of a callback also to previous films, the whole slow motion dual wielding pistol in the exact way that he's doing it. Like, whoa, like that right there. It's a callback. Definitely a callback. I appreciate it. Hey, look, but the second film, they ended up raiding I think KKK rally. So it's funny to see them kind of bring not necessarily the KKK back. Definitely maybe some people of Caucasian persuasion that might not necessarily be fond of people of color, but they ain't got the KKK stuff. They just kind of got regular, pickup truck in the back, tire in the front yard. They got the regular stuff, all right, of some people, not all people, but some people that might have a dislike of people of a different color and whatnot. So either way, it's good to see them kind of play into that again. That was a funny joke in the second one. Even when Mike Larry, I think that was in the second one, when Mike Larry and Marcus, they pulled off the KKK robes to reveal themselves, and Mike Larry had the two pistols out, like, you feel me? And we also seen him do the double pistol in a shootout like that kind of too. So anyway, Mike Larry normally does the dual wielding pistol slow motion thing usually, so that's always cool scenes, but to see them kind of bring back this play on the whole, it is funny. So I like certain call. It's not really a callback like that, but it is kind of like we didn't get this joke, but we got something similar in the second one. So it kind of feels to a degree of the second film with this joke. So it seems kind of like a callback, but it's not. It's definitely a different thing, just kind of spinning off of that type of joke basically. But this was definitely a part that had me laugh for sure. My guy got a shirt on it that says white boy, and he said he ain't stealing. All right, man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm here for the fourth film. All right, hold on, let me get this off. But yeah, people, yeah, like I just showed y'all with some of those callbacks there. I do appreciate those callbacks. The fourth film, do I want to see the fourth film after the trailer? Yes, I do. And I actually want to kind of go back, rewatch the third film to kind of remember Mike Larry's son and kind of what happened with that whole thing. Again, if y'all want to see me react to that film, again, it will be my second watch after, I don't know how many years it was since the third one was released on streaming platforms, but whenever that was released, think about maybe a good 2 weeks after it was released on streaming platforms, I actually watched it. But yeah. Nah, people. I'm ready for the fourth film. I am. I think this is gonna be really good. What I said in the intro, like I said, I'm gonna be optimistic. Even before the trailer, I said I believe this is probably gonna be what the third should have been. I think this is gonna sit on a level with the first two, possibly. I'm not gonna even lie to y'all. Off of the trailer, I think this is possibly gonna sit on the level of the first two films. I can't even lie to you. I kind of hate that I said, and I'm not going to delete none of what I said at the beginning because all that still applies until we get the final product, people, all right? Again, that's not me saying, I didn't say anything about this is going to be a bad movie. I said the third was a bad movie, and the fourth is like we could have did without the third, so now you want to make a fourth, and it's like, I don't know, bad boys, y'all kind of, you feel me? I believe in a curse when it kind of comes to trilogies and going even further. Like, let's say what? Bad Boys 1, 2, classic. Bad Boys 3, you get it out of here. Rush Hour 1, 2, classic. Rush Hour 3. And to be fair, when I say get these films out of here, I don't mean it, or even say that they're bad. I don't mean it like these movies suck, you can't rewatch these. Nah, Bad Boys 3, I believe, is rewatchable. If you're watching, like, you just haven't seen Bad Boys in a while, and you're like, I want to watch some Mike, Larry, and Marcus right quick. You want to have some laughs, see some action right quick. All right, cool. You watch the first one, then you're like, all right, I want to go through the whole thing. Then you see 2 and 3. That's probably when you rewatch it. But usually, I don't think you're going to pick number 3 to rewatch just at random. Like, you're not watching them in order, just going through them. I think you'll probably pick number 2 at random out of the 3. And you'll probably pick number 1 out of the 3. But usually, you're never going to just pick number 3 just to watch on a random day without it being kind of you watching the whole, thing in order just because you feel like, just kind of binging and whatnot. So it's not saying it's a bad movie as in it's not worth the watch. It's definitely worth the watch. And it could be something rewatch. Bad Boys 3 could be something rewatched 100%. I'm saying for me, though, I need people to understand. I need y'all to really understand. I'm talking about me. Everybody doesn't like everything that everybody likes, okay? Some stuff is really great, y'all, and then some people just don't like it. I don't know what to say, people. Some people just don't like it. Some people do. That's just how things go, people. So don't you feel me? Crucify me for stuff I dislike that you might like, all right? Or the majority might like. Don't you know what I mean? Don't be trying to crucify your boy for that, all right? But that being said, yeah, Bad Boys 1, 2, amazing. Bad Boys 3 could have been without it. Rush Hour 1, 2, great. Rush Hour 3. Rush Hour 3. Rush Hour 3, people, again, I'm not saying these movies aren't like worth watching. You can't rewatch them. I would definitely rewatch Rush Hour 3 when I'm kind of binging through the first 2 Rush Hours and just kind of, I definitely have Rush Hour 3 in there because I enjoy a good bit of jokes in Rush Hour 3. I like a good bit of the action in Rush Hour 3. I think Rush Hour 3 had a good concept. I think it had good ideas, like a lot of these other films that I'm labeling quote unquote bad. Some of them didn't have good ideas. Some of them didn't have a good concept. I didn't say any of those films yet, but I'm saying the ones that are bad, but they got good ideals, they got good concepts, good acting, a lot of good things there. It's just something didn't fully meet, something they didn't put into that pot to make it what it should be, you know what I mean? But Rush Hour 3, a lot of good jokes, a lot of good action. I enjoyed Rush Hour 3. I definitely rewatched Rush Hour 3 a few times. I probably at this time haven't seen it in almost maybe 3 to 4 years, something like that. At the current time me reacting to this trailer, I haven't seen it for that long. So, but even then, I rewatched Rush Hour 3 maybe a good, I could count on 2 hands at least, maybe a good 5 to 6 times, something like that. It's not one of my favorite films, but it's something I can rewatch and I do enjoy. But in comparison to the first two films, it's like, damn, the second one was damn near just as good as the first film. So for you to say the third film isn't better than the second or isn't on the same level as the second and is slightly below in any type of way, it's like, you could have kind of kept this. No disrespect to Jackie Chan, because that man is a legend. I love Jackie Chan. I got to go back and watch the Super Cop movies because I never actually seen them. So if y'all want to see me react to the Super Cop films over here, I'll definitely do that. I know some iconic scenes out of Super Cop though, because again, my uncle, I mentioned my uncle in a good bit of these reactions when I refer to people that you know had movies on when I was around, because my uncle is definitely a big like movie head, been that way since I was a kid. But my uncle loved Jackie Chan. He loved a lot of martial art movies. So a lot of times when I'd be around him and my other younger cousins and whatnot, he would play a lot of these different movies. And even Super Cop, I think it might be like 2 or 3 of them. He played all of them. But it wasn't something that I was just watching like that, but I caught parts of. And this is when I was like maybe 7 or 8 at least. And I'm catching parts of it. I think there's one part where he's coming down a pole of a bunch of lights and stuff like that, and all the lights are breaking in his hands, and he literally, and I know that scene because I watched some behind the scenes stuff with Jackie Chan, just him doing his stunts, and that was one of the stunts that they showed from the Super Cop film, I think. And my boy hands were, I think they were kind of bloody and whatnot. So, I love Jackie Chan, y'all. You feel me? It's just one of my favorite people. And I just discovered Tony Jaa. So if y'all haven't seen my movie reactions, definitely go to my movie reaction playlist. A lot in there. Go check out my Unbought reaction. It's a lot of stuff in there. All right. But yeah, I got learned to Tony Jaa. You feel me? I learned about Tony Jaa. And Tony Jaa is somebody I see like a younger, I don't know if I can say younger Jackie, because Jackie was wild, but Tony Jaa does some wild stuff too. I can't wait to see some more of his films. Either way, Jackie Chan, legend. I'm getting off point. I'm sorry. Not getting off point, y'all. I'm still here. But either way, Jackie Chan, a legend. Love Jackie Chan work. I really have a lot of respect for Jackie. And I think some of his best, well, some of the stunts that he could do in general doing stunts, I think the last of his best work, unfortunately, might have been done in Rush Hour 3. Hey, if not, let me know. Let me know another film. Please let me know. I don't have all, like I said, I gotta go watch the Super Cop movies. You feel me? I think I seen Rumble in the Bronx. If that's one of his films, I'm pretty sure that's the name of it, where he was in New York and stuff. I know my uncle, that's another one my uncle played, but I think I may have actually watched that in whole. I gotta actually go back, watch a couple clips or something to like jog my memory to see if I did. But either way, yeah, I might have to watch Rumble in the Bronx too. That being said, I don't know every Jackie Chan thing that comes out, but I've seen a lot of Jackie Chan movies. You feel me? And I've been a fan of him since I was a kid. But I think the last of his best work of stunts was probably done in Rush Hour 3. All right, because he did some wild stuff in Rush Hour 3. And obviously his other films beforehand. But we were reaching a age of Jackie Chan being definitely older. He's no, at that time he wasn't even in his prime still of Rush Hour 3. He was an older Jackie Chan. He still was doing this crazy stuff. So I hate to see that Rush Hour 3 might have been somewhat the last of Jackie's, actual best stunt work in this business, So again, like I said, I enjoy Rush Hour 3 for what it is. I enjoy it for what's there, all the technical aspects of it, the stunt work, the acting, the jokes. A lot of stuff landed for me, but something they was missing. The characters, I think, didn't age out, but the story wasn't right, in my opinion. They tried to do too much. Either way, y'all aren't here for the whole Rush Hour thing. I got into that because I got speaking about third films being kind of the bad films somewhere in the whole, if you have multiple films of this franchise and stuff. So Rush Hour for me, Rush Hour 3 kind of fell off. Bad Boys 3 fell off. What else, y'all? I think, let me see. Beverly Hills 1, great. Beverly Hills Cop 2, great. Beverly Hills Cop 3. That was PG-13, right? That was the PG-13 one. Beverly Hills Cop 3. Matter of fact, not even PG-13. That was like PG, right? Beverly Hills, the first not rated R Beverly Hills Cop, sucked. It sucked. It sucked. If nobody else says it, I'ma say it. I'ma say it 100,000 times. Sucked. All right. So when I heard about Beverly Hills Cop 4, I was like, come on, what we doing? What we doing? All right, what we doing? But I ain't gonna lie. If y'all caught my trailer reaction to Beverly Hills Cop 4, it is on this channel. Go check this out. Go check it out. Or just type in my channel name in the search bar, obviously, and, you know, Beverly Hills Cop reaction. And it probably should pull up like that too. But it's on the channel. Go check the channel. But after I saw that trailer, I said I was interested. I was interested. It looks like they're going back to somewhat of a formula that works. And instead of them trying to kitty down the whole thing, they're going to keep it where it should have been kept. It's adults, and you know the cool kids watch with they cool adult parents, so it is what it is. But it's adults. Let's keep it right there, man. Let's not change that. All right, if it ain't got to be changed, let's not change it. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Right. So Beverly Hills Cop 3, let down. I could go on, y'all, but if y'all want to see my threes that just let down list, I got you. And if y'all got some threes, put them down there in the comments. If y'all also know films like whole just continuations of films where it's like they fell off in this and they fell off in that. I ain't not like on no this it sucks or anything like that. Like, let's look at it like this. We got Batman, right? From Tim Burton. We got Batman, the first Batman, amazing, right? Then we got the other Tim Burton Batman, and it's like, okay. It's a lot of good stuff here. It's a lot of great stuff to work with. The concepts are good. Again, the ideals are good. Again, the acting is good. Again, a lot of great things here. But it ain't it. Something was a little too much. Something was a little too little. All the ingredients weren't right. So you got yourself not a very well cooked dish. But to be fair, that was like, what, the second movie technically, so and I guess we could talk about Batman, what is it, Batman Forever with the Riddler and Two-Face. I think that was a great movie. Anyway, I'm getting lost. I'm sorry, y'all. That being said, Bad Boys 3. All right, I'm sorry, y'all. I really enjoy these conversations. That's why I said I do hope y'all go in that description, hit that Twitch link, go over there, follow me on Twitch, because over there, that is where I go live, and we do these full-length conversations about these movies and shows over there. You also can be in real time talking back to me, you feel me, be in that live chat. I definitely would love to chop it up with y'all in real time about these things. So yeah, get over there on the Twitch, follow your boy. Either way, Bad Boys 3, I could have did without. A lot of threes I could have did without. And Bad Boys 3 heavily let me down. But Bad Boys 4, this trailer, Bad Boys 4, the trailer, oh my God. So Marcus and Mike Larry are fugitives now. They're on the run. They're being hunted by what, the police, the FBI, the CIA or something, stuff like. They're being hunted by everybody, right? And they're out here. They're kicking behinds. They taking no names. This man, come on, man, come on. Look, I want to see Bad Boys 4. I said it at the beginning. I said this is probably going to be what Bad Boys 3 should have been. Greatness. Something that could fit with Bad Boys 1 and 2. Something that, without watching Bad Boys 1 and 2, meaning you already seen them, but you just feel like putting on a random Bad Boys movie today, something you ain't seen in a while. Like, I watch Bad Boys. Which one? Bad Boys 4, I believe, would be one that you just pick at random instead of trying to go through the whole thing to get the Bad Boys 4. Meaning, like, And Bad Boys 4 is like the least favorite. It's like, it's a little, let me just, I do feel like watching Bad Boys, and I do like the characters, and I want to watch, so let me just binge through the first one, and then get to the fourth. But you like, nah. Yeah, I just turned Bad Boys 4. I believe Bad Boys 4 might be that. Don't quote me on that. It might be that. And if it's that, I'm very proud of everybody that did their thing in Bad Boys 4. If it's like that, I'm very proud of y'all. Y'all made me proud. Thank you. Thank you for redeeming yourself after Bad Boys 3. Because people waited over a decade for Bad Boys 3 in general. You feel me? People waited over a decade. And it never came. It never came. All right. And finally it comes and... But we get to Bad Boys 4 and it's like, okay. I could, this is probably what y'all should have did for the third film in general, but I get it. Y'all need to establish certain pieces like Mike Larry. Again, I got to go back through the third film. I think this is his son that we saw him mark his at a campfire with, you feel me, on the run and all that. I think that's his son. I got to go back and see. But if that's his son, I understand you needed a third film to set up certain things. Certain things might be playing from the third film into the fourth film in general, as we can see with the son. It might be storyline plots that come from the third film that kind of continue as I would say a subplot maybe in the fourth film. So I definitely want to rewatch the third film just so I can kind of make sure I'm fully tuned in with all like story plots throughout the fourth film. So I am going to go back and watch the third film. And again, if y'all want to see my reaction to watching it for the second time through, I will give y'all that reaction. Just let me know in the comments. But I'm definitely going to rewatch the third film a little bit before the fourth drops. Also, if y'all want me to react to the fourth film, all right, people, that would mean I have to wait a while after this comes out. You feel me? Before I can even, because I got to wait for it to hit streaming platforms. It might already be on streaming services at the same time, but even if it is and I do react to it, I still have to wait a while before I put it out. Obviously, because, hey, anything with Sonny, just know it's a little hard with copyright in general. So it doesn't matter how old the film is, but you kind of want to put these film reactions if the films are certain is old enough. Basically, I don't know how to explain it, y'all. I just do the stuff that makes sense. You feel me? If what am I hearing? Sorry, y'all. It's like y'all heard that. It's like I'm kind of hearing like a truck or something. I'm sorry. That's why I started to get a little lost in my thought. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I be paying attention to stuff. Either way, yeah, if y'all want me to react to the fourth film, let me know. I'll react to it regardless of how long I got to hold it before putting it out to y'all. I'll hold it. If I can't get it on YouTube, I'll definitely put it on Patreon. At this current time, me doing this trailer reaction, I do not have Patreon set up. At a certain point in time, I will have it set up. Y'all got to understand, if y'all watch my videos, y'all will see how long these videos are, and got to imagine I'm cutting almost an hour to an hour and a half worth of stuff out of these videos. Actually, a little bit more than that, I think. Either way, those are very lengthy videos. So yeah, for me to even go back through all of those videos to make sure obviously I snip certain parts that regardless shouldn't be shown, yeah, it's gonna take a while. So I'm just trying to get the YouTube channel up first, and then I'll focus on the Patreon. So please hit that subscribe button because it definitely helps your boy out. Also hit that like. Thank you. And in that bell side of the subscribe button, when you see the little bell thing, click that bell. Chances are the middle of it is going to be selected already, which says, I think, personalized. You want to make sure that bell says all. That way, everything, when I do drop, it hits your wall and all that. So you can see when I drop. Because if you have it set for personalized, because my channel isn't that big and I don't have a whole bunch of views and stuff, My videos aren't gonna automatically be at the top of your, what you see when you come into YouTube. But if you have it set to all, it's not gonna be at the top at the very top, but it'll be in that top section. So you will see when I drop. Otherwise, I could drop something, you won't see it until months later. So yeah, definitely make sure it's set for all on that bell icon next to the subscribe button. Yeah. So people, yeah, I think if y'all want Bad Boys 4 reaction, I'll react to it. If y'all want to see my reaction to the third film, which will be a second watch, film I haven't seen in, I guess, a couple of years now, I'll do that too. All right, I'll do that too. But yeah, I'm definitely ready for a fourth film. I don't know what to go from here, people. I honestly want to rewatch this trailer again. But I'm going to hold off on rewatching because I kind of want to forget some things, because I can tell some of these moments in this film is probably going to be some of the big laugh out moments or some of the whoa moments, you know what I mean, from what they showed here in the trailer. And I kind of want to not forget it, but slightly not have it just fresh on the brain and all that, you know what I mean? Because I kind of still want to be somewhat. That's why I don't really watch trailers like that, y'all. But because I'm doing the YouTube channel thing, you feel me? I'm fitting trailer reactions in there for y'all. So I am, But I like to kind of go into these things, not fully blind, but not necessarily know scenes, basically. I don't want to know what the scenes are going to be. I mean, to see Reggie, that was great. But if I was, let's say, watching the film and then it pops up, we see Reggie sitting on the couch, got the kid, and it's like, whoa, they brought back Reggie. And it's like, that's kind of a reveal, but they kind of revealed that in the trailer. And again, like I said, I have no problem with the trailers doing that kind of stuff, because my problem is when they start to show pretty much the whole movie. It doesn't seem like they showed the whole movie here. They showed enough. And I think they showed certain things that probably shouldn't have been shown, should have just kind of been reveals, but they showed enough though. They did. So it left you wanting more, basically, and I do want more. So yeah, I think this is gonna redeem them from that third film. I think this is gonna be what redeems it. So yeah, sorry about that, y'all. I'm over here. Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta get ready to go to work, and I'm over here chopping it up with y'all. Like, I ain't gotta go to work, people. But yeah, some of y'all might be getting off work or be getting ready to go to work, or even at work right now watching this. Thank you. I definitely appreciate that if that's the case. But yeah. As far as it go to fourth film, I'm here for it. I'm here for it, people. This made me ready, regardless of what I said with certain criticisms and whatnot of the Bad Boys franchise, specifically that third film. Besides those criticisms, regardless of what I said, I am, like I said in the intro, optimistic. You feel me? Because I love the Bad Boys characters. I love the stories. I love the films in general, bro. Like, so I want to see Bad Boys have a great film. I'm not wishing for a Bad Boys film. I'm hoping for the best film we can get out of them. My boy Martin. I love Martin Lawrence too. I've been on Martin Lawrence since, like I said, I was a kid. I've been on a lot of these people since I was a kid. I grew up off a lot of these actors and comedians and whatnot. Martin, actor / comedian. I grew up off of them. I saw Martin, you feel me, on Def Comedy Jam. I seen Martin I seen Martin on House Party. I've seen Martin on The Thin Line Between Love and Hate. I seen a lot of Martin films. All right, Black Knight, you feel me? I seen a lot of Martin films. Blue Streak, Big Mama. I love Martin, bro. Like, it's one of my favorite people. But here's the thing with Martin, y'all. Here's my thing. One of my worries, and this is kind of what I saw in the third film, which kind of, messed it up for me to a degree. It is not fully Martin Lawrence, but it is one of the things that bothered me slightly. I'm going to get into this before I turn this off. don't quote me on anything here that I say about anything with medical stuff or anything like that, because I don't 100% know. I'm talking to y'all off of the cuff. I'm not sitting here with a bunch of research and stuff like that. I'm just going in right now off of what I saw and what I'm kind of thinking about. So this is all off the cuff, people. This is not 100% no facts. Do not look at me and take what I'm saying for face value fact. Please do not do that. Do the research. Actually, make sure yourself. All right. But that third film with Martin Lawrence, one of the downsides with him in that, like I just named to you all the things I saw Martin in, including a lot more, obviously. Martin had a certain energy. A certain energy about him. I don't mean I don't know the vibes is here. No, I mean energy. Like he was energetic in all of his performance, whether it was stand-up, acting. He was always very somewhat energetic. Like he's all like, "Come on, man," and like the Martin, how he be getting the whole mannerisms and a loud voice and the whole even the fast body. Like Martin is very physical, very energetic in tone. This is the Martin I came up off of, and that includes Bad Boys 1 and 2 Martin. Bad Boys 2 Martin, he still was there. You know what I mean? He still was that, even while being more heavy set and no longer that, skinny, kind of more in shape Martin. But the heavy set Martin in Bad Boys 2, he still was that Martin. But it's like, I don't know what happened somewhere after that. It's like my boy started to be a little bit more, I'm not going to say calm and less energetic, but it's definitely less energy. It was less energy in comparison to what I seen in the first two Bad Boys films. He seemed a little bit more, it was kind of offbeat in a way with his performance. I'm not gonna lie, that third film, it kind of was offbeat with his performance. It definitely, in my opinion, was somewhat low energy. Like I said, I gotta literally rewatch the third film. I'm literally trying to recall a good bit of what I didn't enjoy about that third film, what kind of threw me off from liking it fully. And again, it's not a bad movie. It's just certain things that were supposed to be a certain way wasn't the way. And but Martin, the tone of Martin in that third film in comparison to the first two films, in comparison to all his other previous films before, this third film and stuff, it just wasn't there. It wasn't there, bro. I noticed that even in the film, if y'all haven't seen it, who was in that? Tim Allen, I think, a movie called Wild Hogs. It was some motorcycle movie, and Martin was one of the motorcyclists and whatnot. Anyway, even in that movie, it seemed like Martin, the energy just, it wasn't Martin level. I don't know if y'all watched Martin's Martin Reunion, a reunion show for Martin, the TV show. I don't know if y'all watched it, but even in that, it seemed like Martin was not off. One thing about Martin Lawrence, he don't never seem off, like he's not there or something, but it just seems like he's a little slower. You know what I mean? He's a little slower pace. He's not the same, snappy. He's not the same speed. He's not that. He's more, I don't know what to call it, but it's not that energy that he normally has in these type of films. And I was very disappointed with that in the third, not because I think it's his fault. From what I understand, and this is where we go into the do not take me at face value, do the research yourself, because I'm going off the cuff. I don't 100% know. This is stuff that I kind of read and kind of remember and whatnot, which is going back some time, maybe a little over a few years. But I think Martin had this thing where, what it was, something happened where he had like a heat stroke or something. He ended up, he had a mental break at one point, that type of stuff. I'm hearing that part of his slowed down type of way of doing things is possibly due to maybe from the stroke. He didn't fully recover from that, because I know from stroke apparently you don't necessarily fully recover. You're gonna be slightly different for the remainder of your life. It doesn't mean you're gonna have some serious problems, but it does mean it's gonna be something different about you for the remainder of your time. So I don't know if the stroke plays a role into him somewhat being, less energetic than what he normally was from what I was seeing growing up, or from what I've heard. Again, do your own research, please, and let me know in the comments. Definitely let me know the facts, please, in the comments, because I'm not saying this if it's facts. I'm just going off of kind of what I remember on hearing certain things. And then, certain stuff just be tabloid stuff. It just be stuff for, just, well, y'all know what tabloids is. It's just a bunch of stuff that's getting said. It's not no real, like, actual, no stuff to it. But, yeah. And again, don't take me at face value. Do your own research. I also hear it could possibly be related to medication that he might be taking, which comes from, I guess, the mental break or whatever he suffered, and maybe he started taking medication. Do not quote me. Do your own research. I don't know this for a fact or not. I do not know this for a fact. I gotta make sure I say that, because hey. Honest, I'm just saying what I've heard over the time throughout reading certain stuff when it comes to Martin. So I don't know what's true and what's not true, all right? But y'all let me know. Again, thank you. But yeah, I heard it might be slightly due to the maybe certain medication he's taking, which might be somewhat altering, you feel me, kind of who Martin is. And again, it could be related to the stroke in general that might have changed something a certain way. He might not be able to, I don't know. But either way, just like kind of with Rush Hour 3, I don't feel Jackie Chan aged out, because he still was doing crazy stuff. And I think that's probably some of the last of his best stunt work in films at that point for Rush Hour 3. I think that's the last film that he did like big stunts in. So I hate that, something that, again, I don't think Jackie Chan aged out. I think he definitely was top-notch shape for Rush Hour 3, but it felt like kind of the story that they was going with. Maybe these characters slightly aged out, especially how, well, nah, they still was the same. Chris Tucker still kept the same energy. Jackie Chan kept the same energy. All right, I don't know why I started to get off on the Rush Hour. I think it's just because of that third film thing. But either way, Martin Lawrence, for the past few things, it's I don't know, bruh. I don't know. But he seemed like he was there. It seemed like he was more involved in this fourth film. It seemed like that same almost comedic type of time that Martin normally has. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm ready to see him. So that being said, like I said, I'm talking about the third film. For the fourth film, from what I've seen of him in this fourth film, he looks really good. And really, it's still not that same, I don't think the same upbeat energy, but it seems like he's kind of working his way into the more slower pace type of thing he's doing. It seems like he's kind of got it down a little bit more to where, because even with Dave Chappelle, if y'all remember Dave Chappelle, like as far as it go, Killing Me Softly, Dave Chappelle, the Dave Chappelle Show, Dave Chappelle from Blue Street, Dave Chappelle from Robin Hood, Man in Tights, skinny, thin frame Dave Chappelle. If y'all remember Dave Chappelle, y'all know he used to have this very high voice, man. He used to be so energetic, everything. And now you see Dave Chappelle, he's more, yeah. So well, it's like it's more slower pace, but it's like basically, these people gonna age. That's the thing. They're gonna age. They can't continue to be on something that they were on in their younger days. They have to actually be able to maneuver with their age and still capitalize and be great, but be great how they can. Dave Chappelle at a slower pace, more toned down on the energy, a little bit more relaxed. It works. It works for Dave. Dave kind of, you could tell he put some time into even being able to craft that new way of doing stand up the way he does it. So I salute Dave Chappelle. I also salute Martin Lawrence because, again, it looks like in his fourth film, he has the more slower pace, but still fast enough comedic timing to keep up with what's going on in the scene, make it funny, to still feel that energy. Like it works. It seemed like it works here. I don't know about the third, what it was that, I don't know if he had it down completely for how he's moving about, playing this type of role. The beats and everything on keeping up with certain things, but more, like I said, slowed down in comparison to how he normally, from what I've seen growing up in films, was like. So I think he has it down a good bit more in this fourth film. That third film, like I said, it definitely, you could see the lack of energy. Not like he wasn't enthused by what he was doing, but it's just, I don't know, man, that it's just he wasn't able to bring that type of energy that he brought to the first two films. But in this fourth film, it seems like it's there. So that's why I say I'm excited. I'm excited for the fourth film. I am, y'all. So that's why I said, what you're hearing me say with certain things that might seem like I'm kind of maybe downing something or whatever, it's just critiques, y'all. It's just stuff that I noticed for me personally that kind of threw me off on certain things. All right, it's not saying this is something that's valid for everybody. It's just saying for me personally, y'all, I gotta keep giving this disclaimer because I know how the comments can be. I know people get kind of wild in those comments, especially when you get the same things that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're like, bruh, you're full of it. You don't know what you're talking about. Stuff like that, man. Even though I'm saying the disclaimers, I know those comments still probably coming. I'm not mad at it. Do what y'all do, prayer. I appreciate y'all watching the video. You know what I mean? So either way, but yeah, I give that disclaimer again because this is not what I feel about Martin's legacy in totality. I just feel kind of here at the later part of the years, obviously energy shift obviously is due to the fact too, because he's older and hey, is what it is. You can't run track forever. You feel me? You can't be the young guy forever. You know what I mean? So yeah. But the fourth film, from what I've seen on this trailer, I'm definitely more excited about this film than I was for the third film. I think the third film, after I seen I seen the trailer of the third film before it dropped, and I was kind of ready then, but I remember not being too excited for it, but I was definitely like, I want to see it though, see what they're doing here after waiting this long. You know what I mean? What are they gonna bring to us? So I was ready, but I wasn't really, it wasn't something that I too much cared to go see right away when it dropped in theaters. But this right here, honestly, I do want to see this when it drops. But like I said, for y'all, I will hold off on it and I'll react to it if y'all want to see me react to it. I got y'all, people. I got you. But that being said, I've been here long enough, people. I'm gonna get ready to get off this thing because I think I'm running like, let me see something. Let me see. Yeah, I'm running like about 24 minutes late to work. And trust me, it's not too big of a big deal on that, people, because I enjoy doing this obviously more than probably my job. But either way though, man, we here though, and we're about to be out too. So I do hope y'all enjoyed this trailer reaction with me. Again, y'all could do me a favor by hitting that like button. Hit that subscribe if y'all ain't do none of that yet. And y'all still here, man. Y'all tripping, man. Hit that like and subscribe, man. Stop playing with me, man. Y'all over here doing all this messing around. Anyway, I'm gonna be back here for like 2 more trailers after I get off work. It's gonna be I think Beetlejuice 2 and the Deadpool and Wolverine trailer. I gotta check those trailers out for sure too. So I will be back later today, film those 2 reactions, and probably getting ready to drop all of these along with some movie reactions I did the next day. because everything's pretty much done. Yeah, but I do appreciate y'all hanging out with me this far. I hope everybody's out there being safe. I hope everything's going good for everyone. Y'all just do me a favor. Like I say in every video, just simply be safe, people. That's all I want y'all to do. So y'all can come back here. We can do the same thing again. Y'all can rock out with y'all boy. We can talk these moves and shows, have a good time doing it. And again, you could also find yourself over there on Twitch. Yeah, you know I'm gonna plug it at the end. What, y'all thought I wasn't gonna try to plug it again? Y'all ain't hit that Twitch link yet, did you? Hey, so am I wrong for plugging it still? If y'all ain't hit the link and go over there and follow your boy, am I wrong? Or are y'all wrong? Come on, let's really think about this, y'all. So yeah, I'm gonna plug it in the end again before I get up off of here, you feel me? So yeah, man, down there in that description, you feel me? Hit that Twitch link, go over there, follow your boy, because over there is where we really have these conversations and we do it live, people. And you know, I'm able to talk back and forth with y'all throughout the live chat over that way, you know what I mean? So to have y'all's input for this kind of stuff, like I said before, I mean, it makes it far more fun. I just enjoy the conversation. So yeah, get over there, follow your boy on Twitch. Let's chop it up, people. Let's chop it up. That being said, for film, I'm definitely in there. Y'all want me to react to it, I'll hold off and react to it. If y'all want to see reaction to me rewatching the third film for the second time, after not seeing it for some years, y'all could come along with me on that journey and probably see why I have as many gripes with it as I do. And I'm probably going to learn even more things of why I have gripes with it. But again, I'm also gonna, you know, talk about the good aspects of it, because it's a good bit of good aspects to that third film that I highly enjoyed. From what I remember, I think, yeah, I definitely enjoyed parts of that film. I enjoyed a good bit of that film, but certain parts of it just kind of threw me for a loop. I ain't gonna lie. So yeah, I'll rewatch that for a reaction on here for y'all if y'all want that too. Yeah, that's pretty much it, people. We're gonna go ahead and wrap up here though. Yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all in that next one though. Like I said earlier, just do me a favor, be safe out there, people. Be safe, all right? And I'm gonna catch y'all, all right, man? Y'all just do what y'all do, and yeah. That's about it, people. That's it. We gonna go ahead and wrap up right here. So yeah, I'm out. Y'all be good, man. All right.